Okay, and I guess even at 12 years old, you knew you were going to go pro.
Yeah, and growing up with 8 brothers and sisters, one parent, my mom taking care of all those kids by herself, I had to become the man of the house at a very early age. So I told my mom when I was 12 I was going to pros and I'm going to take care of her and she never had to work again. And, as a little kid, having a single parent, they give you one of those pats on the back, said it's nice, but I meant it. So I worked from the time I was 12 to the time I was 18. I bought my mom my first home. And all the things I've ever accomplished in my life, that's the thing I'm most proud of.
Okay, so single parent, 8 kids, from the same father or different fathers?
Same father.
Okay, where was your dad?
Well, he came in the military. He was dealing with some issues, and just wasn't ready to cope with life, the way we saw it. And so he left at a very early age. We were still close to my dad, but he was gone for a long time before he saw him. I think I didn't see my dad for about 8 years, when I saw him again. So, but again, we couldn't sit back and, sulk and worry about it. Somebody had to step up for the family. And I was the oldest boy, so that was me.
I mean, I can't even imagine that. I grew up in an immigrant family, but I was the only child and my parents struggled. So I can't even imagine having one parent, 8 kids, trying to make it by, the dad not around. I mean, what do you think was the hardest part during that era?
Well, first of all, like these young guys say today, my mom was a G, for real. She was a tough lady. And people in the neighborhood looked after her because she took care of the whole neighborhood. She cooked for them. He had people that was in my life then was like brothers, like, sisters to me. My mom took care of everybody. And she fought hard for what she believed. She fought hard for her kids. But that was a tough neighborhood to grow up in because you had to be in almost a gang to go in from 100 block to the next. But because I played basketball, it was hands off through the neighborhood. It was not like, hey, he's going to be the first one to get out of this neighborhood and none of you guys touch him. And that was the comfort that I had living in that neighborhood.
Okay, what age did you actually start dunking?
I started dunking 12 or 13 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're what, 6'8" now, right?
6'9".
6'9", my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I
know how we are about that extra inch, right? 6'9". For example, I interviewed Dennis Rodman recently. His growth spurt came at like 20. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when did your growth spurt start?
When I went to high school, I was 6'3". When I first went to high school, I grew 5 inches in 1 year.
Freshman year, you were 6'3"?
I was 6'3" my freshman year, and I went from 6'3" to 6'8.5" in 1 year. Yeah. So by the time 11th grade, my year came around, I was already over 6'8".